Hello everyone and welcome back to Toronto by Nicola. It's been a busy week. I am literally recording this video on the same day that I'm posting it. So my hair's a little messy, the angle's a little messy, but sometimes that's just life, you know? So in today's video, we are going to be talking about fun things to do in Toronto, like fun places to go for a different cool night out. That's not just a movie or a bar. There's obviously so many different things you can do in Toronto that are fun and unique, and like tons of museums you can go to, etc. But these are kind of just some different ways to spend your evening, and also really great date ideas. Really good date ideas. So without further ado, I'm going to get started. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is Dream Escape, which is escape room and lounge. So Dream Escape it's on Bloor West, and it has two different escape rooms, I believe, going on each time, and they change them up every so often. And when I went, it was like super fun, really a great time. Something else cool, not only do they have really awesome escape rooms that are like high tech and intense and just like really immerse you, like you literally, I forgot where I was, but also in their lounge part, they have a full bar, I was getting like espresso martinis at this bar, and like whiskey sours. They have a food menu, and they get food from a local restaurant. So you place the order and then they get it from a local restaurant's kitchen, and like everything we ate was so delicious, and it's like snacky foods, you know, but actually I think they might have had meals too, but we got like appetizer snacky foods. And then they also have in their lounge area board games. So the light just flickered. So after, either before if you get there early or after you're done your escape room, you can sit, have some food, have some drinks, and play board games there, which is really cool. And the whole place is really fun. All the staff was really nice, or is really nice, and yeah, so that's a really fun way to spend an evening. The second one I want to talk about, there are multiple locations of, I'm sure you've heard of it. It's called Snakes and Lattes. So Snakes and Lattes is, as it sounds, a board game cafe and bar. So this is the kind of place where you go with friends and you get as many board games as you can from their insane collection of board games, and you sit all night having drinks or tea and coffee if that's what you prefer, and playing all different board games that you otherwise probably wouldn't know about or wouldn't have a chance to play with your friends. And it's really fun. Obviously, you can go with one other person, but I think it's more fun to do with a group of people, just because that adds to the amount of games that you can play. But yeah, Snakes and Lattes is a really good time, and there actually is one right across from Dream Escape, which is cool, so you can do both. The next place I want to talk about is Tilt. Tilt is an arcade game bar on Dundas West. I went there on a date once a few years ago, and it was the best date I've ever been on. It was so much fun, and I'm not a huge like video game person, so when they were like, hey, do you want to go to this like game bar, like arcade game, I was like, sure. Stupid amounts of fun. You pay $5 and then the games are unlimited. You can grab a drink while you're playing. They have food, and the food's like pretty cheap, honestly, like it's quite inexpensive. And it's big, like it's not big, like you don't feel like you're at like somewhere like a Dave and Buster's or a rec room. It's cool. They're vintage games, there's old games. It's more like of an older crowd than those places. And it's not as like ginormous, but it's big enough that you've got your space and you can play lots of different games, and you can sit down and drink your drink and then go play. It's honestly so much fun. Yeah, like I said, $5 to play, so that's really like not a lot of money, especially if you pay more than 5 games, that's less than $1 a game, and you will, believe me. So Tilt is super fun time and a great place to take a date or a group of friends. It's really interactive. Yeah, I loved it. It was really fun. The last place I want to talk about is Comedy Bar on Bloor. There are quite a few comedy bars in Toronto. I actually should probably do a video at some point soon on different comedy bars in Toronto, but I love Comedy Bar on Bloor. It's the first comedy bar I went to in the city, has a little piece of my heart. The tickets for any show I've ever bought are usually between $7 and $10, like they're not very expensive. You buy them at a little box office, which I think is really cute, and then once you go in, there's two different rooms with comedy shows going on. So there's always like two shows going on at one time, so you can buy tickets for either one. And then in the middle, there's a bar, and it's just got like these dim lights and this cool vibe, and obviously you get to go and you get to laugh, and you can pick, what kind of comedy you want to see, because they always have different things going on. They have like improv nights, or like a Marvel versus DC roast battle night, or just stand-up comedians, or one time I went and they had like podcast comedians, all different things, all different people, all different comedians. It's really, really a cool vibe there, and I've been on dates, I've been with friends, I've been with my family. Like, you can really go with whoever, and yeah, the whole thing is just a really fun experience. So I love Comedy Bar on Bloor, and you can go to different shows. Like, they have like 7 p.m. ones, and then like 10 or 11 p.m. ones, depending on where the night takes you. So those are my 4 fun things to do. I want to preface this by saying, while a lot of these, actually I think all of them, you can get alcohol at. This isn't supposed to be like a cool bar video, although I will do one of those cool bar videos because there are lots. These are just really fun, kind of different experiences that you can do in Toronto that will lead to a fun interactive night out. So yeah, if you have any other suggestions of things that you love to do, put them in the comments below, please. Again, I'm always looking for new places. And if you've been to any of these, or you try any of these afterwards, also let me know. I'd love to hear what you thought and hear your experiences. And that is it for me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day.